Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to another Matchday Live episode. Today, Arsenal are away from home taking on Everton. It is the midday kickoff, even though it is night time on this FIFA 20 game. And of course, all the news today is going to be headed for the new Arsenal manager, of course, Mikel Arteta. He's replaced Unai Emery, or you should say he's replaced Freddie Ljungberg actually. Freddie Ljungberg will be staying in the coaching staff, which is good news for Arsenal. He stepped in when he was needed. He did a pretty decent job as well. So it's nice to see Freddie staying at the club. And then obviously, I think he will be in charge for today's game as well, Freddie Ljungberg. And Mikel Arteta will be watching from the stands as he continues to build his coaching staff. So there will be a new team at Arsenal, of course. He'll be watching the players and seeing who's showing passion and desire to actually want to work and stay at Arsenal. So that's going to be interesting to see. I am hearing that we are going to be starting with quite a few youngsters in today's game, so that's going to be interesting. Obviously, they're going to be wanting to make a name for themselves as well, show Mikel Arteta that they are worthy of a first start. First place start for the team. So as I said, it'll be interesting to see how we get on. Hopefully we can get the win. Everton themselves, let's have a look at the league table. Not in the best of forms, but they haven't lost in the last two games, Everton, drawing and then winning just before that. Currently sitting in 16th place. Not great, of course, for Everton, but they are only 4 points behind Arsenal. So if Everton do get the win at home today, they'll see themselves 1 point behind the Gunners. So Arsenal, of course, after 17 games, currently sit in 10th place. A win today before all the other games kick off, and I think we'll go about 8th. Looking at the goal difference right now, we're not going to be going above Manchester United or Sheffield United unless we absolutely hammer Everton, which I don't think is going to happen, of course, especially with the young players in our side. So I think if we win today, 8th place, and then obviously the 3 PM kickoff's a little bit later as well. So you have to let me know below, guys. Do you think Mikel Arteta is the right man for Arsenal? I'm very excited, I have to say. I wasn't Arteta's biggest fan when he was actually a player. I felt that he played a lot of negative football, always passed sideways or backwards, and I didn't like the way he played. But of course, he's shown his coaching capabilities at Manchester City, so it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on in the main role as the coach. Fingers crossed he has a good time here at Arsenal. Better than Unai Emery, of course, who didn't have the best of times at Arsenal. Although I feel that Unai did try his hardest, he just wasn't getting the best out of the players, which is a bit of a shame, because I feel we do have a good set of players, very talented, of course. They've got the capabilities to challenge for titles, but the mentality is just not right. So things like that, they need to change. If we can get the best out of the players, I feel we will be challenging for the top 4. We're not that far behind the top 4, if I'm totally honest, but we need to go on a good run of form. If we do fail to win today, obviously that's not going to be looking good, but obviously if we do get the win, that will give us the confidence to push forward over this busy Christmas period, of course, and then hopefully we can go into 2020 and go on a nice little run, go into the second half of the season in some good form. That will be perfect for us, especially with the January transfer window opening in just over a week's time as well. It'll be interesting to see if Arteta is being allowed to bring any players in at all. But for now, I think he's just got to get the best out of the players who are at the club, which we should be able to do. Mikel Arteta, I feel he will kick the arses of the players who are not showing the passion and desire. There has already been rumours a couple of players are going to be heading out in January. And there was a rumour that Granit Xhaka has told his teammates that he's leaving in January, which to me is perfect, because I'm not a fan of Granit Xhaka, especially after he disrespected the club and the fans when he just told them to F off. So Granit Xhaka, he might be the first one out. There has always been talk of Mesut Ozil could be going out as well on loan, possibly to Turkey to play for Fenerbahce. So that one will be interesting to see if that actually happens. I'm sure Mikel Arteta will be wanting Ozil to stay, but obviously if he doesn't show his desire, his fast-paced talent, which I feel that Mesut Ozil can do that, but can he do it fast enough the way that Mikel Arteta will want him to? I don't know. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, won't it? See how the style of football that Arsenal go with under Arteta. He has said he wants to play fast-paced football, attacking football, the way that Arsenal fans expect Arsenal to be playing week in, week out. And I don't think Ozil will come under that, to be honest, under that category, because he's not the fastest of players. And whether his brain thinks fast enough, that's another thing as well. So, as you can see, on FIFA 20, we do have a nice 3-1 lead here. Everton did take the lead early on, of course, but Arsenal fought back, got themselves in front, and they're actually pushing forward here for a fourth. Can we get it? Pepe was there going close, looking for another goal for Arsenal, and it was the English keeper, Pickford, coming up. Trump's making a save. It might have hit the post there, but the goalkeeper making sure it didn't go into the back of the net. Goes out for a corner. Corner gets swung in, and can we keep possession? We do. Ozil just laying it off there to Aubameyang. Aubameyang needs to lift it, which he does, far post, and the defender was there first. So let's head into the final couple of minutes then. Arsenal are going to be taking the 3 points here at Goodison Park. As I said, Mikel Arteta will be watching this game from the stands. I feel it's a good one as well, because obviously Arteta used to play for Everton. So to get his first game for his new club as the coach, his first time a coach for his new club, Arsenal, against one of his former clubs as well, it's the perfect time for him, especially with his last game for Manchester City being against Arsenal as well. It's been a very busy week for Arteta, so hopefully we can get off to a good start now that he is the full-time coach for Arsenal. I'm hoping the Arsenal fans get behind him as well. I've already seen a lot of negativity over on Twitter, so if I do continue to see that, I will be blocking a lot of Arsenal fans because they feel like a plague as well. But there we go, guys, we got the victory here, 3-1. Let me know below what you think the scoreline is going to be. There will be a poll in the top right as always. But thanks for watching. Leave a like if you did like it, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.